What's up, y'all? So, I just woke up this morning, and then today's November 5th, y'all. Yup, November 5th. You know what this means? Today is Election Day from the United States of America, and we're about to find out who's gonna win for Election Day. It might be Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, or is it Donald Trump and Carrie Lake? So, we're about to find out and see who's gonna win at the Election Day. So next week here now, bring your stuff ready, bring your popcorn ready, and you bring your drink with you. And also, this weekend, my video will be in a movie theater. What fun would it be if I can do a reaction video of the news? Is that what is the path of 270 electoral votes? So I'm gonna click this video and see what this is all about.
Thanks, Alex. Taking a look at poll closings tomorrow. The first polls close
All
6
right,
p.m.
then, let's
Indiana
see.
and Kentucky, but we'll see our battleground states start to close at
Republicans
7 p.m.
versus
7 p.m.
Democrats.
hour. In that hour, Georgia closes at 7 p.m. 2020. We had first results from Georgia just 20 minutes after the polls closed, but remember, it took 2 weeks for Georgia to be called in 2020. Georgia's Secretary of State now predicts a very fast election this year. North Carolina, 7:30 polls close. Also a state expected to dump a lot of votes right away. The last vote should be cast in Pennsylvania, barring any changes, at 8 p.m. Most of Michigan, 8 p.m., and then the rest of it, 9 p.m. In Wisconsin, again, 9 p.m. We expect to see results shortly thereafter, although they start counting on Election Day. Arizona, the polls close at 9 p.m., but many of the precincts won't report about 1 hour after close. So we can expect to see first results about 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Now let's see.
In Nevada, polling places
On
wait
the
to
United States
report
of
data
America.
until the
Let's
last
find
person
out
in
about
line
the elections
has
and see
voted.
what this is
So
all about.
technically 10 p.m., but we'll see first results probably around 11:40. At least that's what we saw in 2020. Now, as we head into Election Day, the Real Clear
that's a
Politics
tie.
average of polls
Trump
has Vice President Kamala Harris
with
and former President
Kamala
Donald Trump
Harris.
tied.
That's a tie.
48.5% to 48.5%. Imagine that. It's about 2 years running. All the changes we've had, a new nominee with Vice President Harris, and now heading into Election Day, it is tied. All right, let's take a look at the path to 270, the electoral votes needed to win the presidency.
Let's take a look.
Comes to the Electoral College. Pennsylvania has the most electoral votes of all the toss-ups. It's crucial for both nominees, but they have paths to victory without it. Let's start with Vice President Harris. Let's say she wins Pennsylvania. That's a big win for her. She pulls that out. We can also give her the 2nd district in Nebraska.
Okay.
And also 2 states President Joe Biden won by more than 1 percentage point in 2020, and that is Michigan and Nevada. Now, we can give former President Trump in this scenario, this what-if scenario, North Carolina, which he won by more than 1% in 2020. He'd also need to win Georgia and Wisconsin and Arizona, and that could take him to the presidency. He lost in those states to President Biden by less than 1%. Now, let's go back and do it another way.
All
Vice
right,
President
what's next?
Harris's path without Pennsylvania. So we'll give the state of Pennsylvania to former President Trump, along with Arizona, which does seem like it's heading Republican just by the early vote and what we see in the polls. We can also give him North Carolina. Now, Harris would need to run the table with the rest here. We'll say Nebraska is going that way, but she would have to win Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, and then Nevada would put her over the top to win the presidency. All states Biden won in 2020. It is a path to victory without Pennsylvania, but she really focused on Pennsylvania. In fact, her campaign has spent more than 20 visits there. And Vice President Harris is in Philadelphia tonight. Hey.
So much for that. So, well, I guess might be the thing on it for the elections, to the election day of the United States of America, of a president of politics. So, I'm gonna stop right here. So, now that's the news report that's what's going on to the election days. So, we're gonna stop right here. So, if you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that way you won't miss any new videos. And also, if you love to see the news, like this video, And also, comment below, which president do you vote? Like, who will win on election day? So, I want to say thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day. Toodles.